should fans even care if New England Patriots coach Mike Vrable and NFL insider Dianna Russini are having an affair? Is it our business? Well, to a degree, they made it our business. They're public figures. They're doing something unsavory at, at best and very unethical at worst. Uh, I know Mike Vrable was actually mad that people considered that he would be having an affair after seeing those pictures that were probably taken by a private investigator or some other professional with nothing better to do than to follow him around or her around. The theory is someone hired a private investigator to follow one of them, and that would most likely be one of the spouses or possibly one of the employers, but probably not the Patriots because the Patriots have a history of cheating, so they don't really care. They just want this to go away. Uh, Patriots will cheat to win football games, but they don't care if their coach is cheating on his wife. And of course, I don't know that they're cheating, but I've got female friends that are work acquaintances and things, but don't meet them at private spas and hotels and sit in a jacuzzi with them and go dancing and be on balconies with them because I'm in a committed relationship. And number two, they don't want to do stuff like that with me anyway. I'm old, fat, and ugly. But anyway, if you're married, don't do things that will embarrass your spouse. It's pretty pretty easily understood. And it could be that Coach Vrabel's been cheating on his wife their whole marriage, and she knows and condones it. Unlikely, but possible. Uh, Dianna Russini has been accused of having relations with NFL executives, such as a Washington Redskins general manager, by his wife in order to get inside information. Uh, she's on the New York Times, I believe, and she's with the Athletic. And it looks worse for her to me than it does him. Now, that's not being sexist or anything. Uh, Women have a hard enough time in the media anyway, being successful and not having their reputation questioned. A lot of people will just assume that a woman used her physical abilities to get to the top, either with her bosses or with what Russini's being accused of with sources. And the women that work hard and know their craft and don't do unethical things tend to get lumped in, and people think, well, she slept her way to the top. And that's so tacky, but it's true. People won't think that, especially about attractive women, and that's usually who you see on TV because we all like to watch attractive people, men and women, or whatever. That's the reason the should have been famous country band, the Kentucky Headhunters, didn't get more famous because they were ugly. But I digress. Mike Vrable, I was a huge fan of his. I really, really, really wanted him with the Carolina Panthers for their last head coach opening. And I was disappointed that he went to the Patriots because the Patriots have won too many Super Bowls. And Vrabel will win a Super Bowl with the Patriots if he survives this backlash. And I think he will because, like I said, uh, when the owner of the team gets in trouble for messing with massage parlor people, then he's probably not too ethical about somebody cheating on their wife. Just saying. But is it our business? It kind of is because they're public figures and they chose to put themselves in this situation. Uh, the two people got caught on the kiss cam at the concert a couple years ago and got their marriages ruined. Well, they shouldn't have been cheating on their spouses either, but they're not famous figures, although one of them is very rich. People feel they have a right to know about things going on with celebrities. because they put themselves out there in the public eye. I don't particularly feel that we do, but that goes with the territory. I think Vrabel's a great coach, and but obviously he's not a great person, because even if he isn't cheating on his wife, he's put her in a position where a lot of people are saying, "Well, he's cheating on you. Why are you with him?" So she's got to go through that embarrassment and ordeal, even if he's not, because a lot of people, I myself included, think he cheated on his wife. That puts her in an embarrassing position. And it may put him in an expensive position when she gets half his money, if she does. Uh, Vrabel, to me, he embarrassed himself. He's put his family in an unfortunate position where they're going to have to answer questions from media, possibly, and friends and family about what he's done. Russini constantly talks about her husband, who is a rich guy that apparently is very average looking, according to her own podcast. So she doesn't talk about him because he's not good looking. That if she had a good looking husband, she would talk about him all the time. I heard her say that on one podcast. But I wonder how long he's going to put up with that embarrassment being talked about on podcasts, and now apparently being cheated on. And she's been accused of it before, and I guess he condoned it, so maybe he doesn't care. She is less of a public figure than Mike Vrable, in my opinion, because there's only so many NFL head coaches, and there's only so many successful NFL coaches. And he's a very successful coach, and is probably going to be more successful. I really think he's going to win a Super Bowl in New England, possibly multiple, which would suck because the Patriots won too many anyway, even without the cheating scandal. Yes, I'm a bitter Panthers fan because they were the first Spygate Super Bowl victim. But I really respect Vrabel. I really thought he would do well. Wanted him with the Panthers. Thought the Titans were foolish to fire him. Maybe the Titans knew something that we didn't know. Maybe his personality was just so bad they couldn't stand him anymore and wanted him away from the organization, because it certainly wasn't his coaching record. But the personality clashes is one of the main things I heard when he got fired by the Titans. It's easy to project one image in the public and then be a totally different person privately. So it's unfortunate for Vrabel's family and Russini's family to have to put up with this now for something that they had no control over. And I don't think Vrabel will get fired unless the NFL steps in and does something and suspends him. I don't think they're going to do that, but it's possible. Russini probably deserves to be fired and out of the media because it's just sleazy. And like I said, she's shedding a bad light on the ladies in the profession that do the right thing and work hard and develop sources without using their feminine skills, so to speak. I bet every female reporter or insider or sports anchor in the world is mad at her because everybody's going to say, well, that's how they all get success. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching this, especially on the YouTube channel. That's not doing very well, which I was expected. But I appreciate any comments on YouTube or Facebook, any shares or follows. And have a good day.